Is it doing what you expect it to do?
Yeah.
Yep.
I can see it. There are like 2 viewers.
Should we put on like Instagram that we're on live right now or something?
Yeah, I think someone put it like 10 minutes ago. I just saw it.
I think they were having the live stream.
Wait, there's like 21, I think.
Yeah, you guys. All right, guys, let's please utilize the chat. Guys, use the chat.
Yeah, I'm popping right now.
Hey guys, so we're probably just gonna wait a couple more minutes, then we'll start our slides and our presentation. For all the new viewers, we'll be starting in a couple more minutes, so stay tuned. All right, I guess we'll start right now. Hi everybody, my name is Anya Bhatia. I'm one of the 4 leads for Relay for Life this year.
Hi everyone, my name is Aditya Talati, and I'm another one of the co-leads for the 2020-2021 Relay for Life.
Hi, I'm Mahek, and I'm another one of the leads.
And I'm the 4th lead.
So today is our kickoff meeting. Kickoff meeting is usually at the end of Blitz Week. This is Mission San Jose's 9th annual Relay for Life, and traditionally during the kickoff meeting, we talk about how Relay is going to work, some of the components of it, how to fundraise. And this year is especially different because we're in remote learning, so things might run a bit differently. So I know probably one of the biggest questions around in the air right now is, will Relay happen? So the answer is yes, Relay will happen for sure. We don't know if it'll be in person or virtually like last year, but it will definitely happen for sure. Also, this video is really important. So if you do have teammates or other people in your team, your friends who couldn't make it today, this video will be posted on our YouTube channel. So yeah, so look out for that. So without further ado, we'll start the meeting.
So what is Relay for Life? Relay for Life is a community-based fundraising event for the American Cancer Society advocating for cancer patients, survivors, and caregivers. Throughout the year, we raise money through various fundraising methods, and at the end of the year, our work culminates in a 24-hour relay or virtual relay with various activities, games, performances, and speakers. Due to the pandemic, the ACS has been forced to cut or suspend several of its services, so the cancer community needs our help now more than ever.
So Relay began in May of 1985 when Dr. Gordon Klatt, a colorectal surgeon, walked around the track for 24 hours in Tacoma in order to raise awareness for cancer. He traveled 83 miles and raised over $27,000. The following year, 19 teams had the first Relay for Life team event, and they raised $33,000. Now, Relay is celebrated by over 4 million people in 20 different countries around the world, and we've raised more than $5 billion since 1985. Our Relay at Mission was started in 2013 with just 400 participants and a fundraising goal of $34,000. Through the efforts of our advisor, Mr. Bogman, and the rest of the event leadership team, our event has grown considerably in fundraising, participation, and spirit. Through everyone's continued efforts, we've been able to raise over $500,000 for the American Cancer Society and have been even nationally recognized for our efforts in online fundraising and campus fundraising challenges. So come join us for our 9th annual Relay. Be a part of this cause and help us celebrate, remember, and fight back.
Some of you guys might have seen this article on the internet called Why Nobody Should Support Relay for Life. So according to this article, Relay for Life is fraudulent because relayers don't really care about cancer and the money doesn't go towards patients. So let's find out if this is true or not. So the American Cancer Society's money from our fundraising goes towards 4 main categories organized in the ABCDs of fundraising. The first one is for A, advocacy, and the money goes primarily towards the ACS Cancer Action Network, which works to bring advocacy and legislation towards cancer patients and treatments. The second one is for breakthroughs, so we have innovative research, treatment programs, and cancer prevention studies. This third one is communities, and we have programs like Hope Lodges where patients can stay in hotels for their treatment. Road to Recovery, which is where patients can have free transport to hospitals and other treatment centers. We have Change Grants. We obviously have Relay for Life, which is our 24-hour event raising awareness for cancer. And then we have Making Strides. And then we have D, which is Direction. And so we have a 24-hour helpline for cancer patients and caregivers, and we have patient navigators who can give cancer patients accurate information on their condition and things that they can do. So another thing that Relay for Life does that's kind of unique to Relay is the fact that we don't just focus on cancer treatment. Like, for example, the St. Jude's Hospital for Children, they focus a lot on treating children with cancer for free. And what they do is incredibly amazing work, and they're really good at what they do. But what the American Cancer Society does is a little bit different. So what we do is we provide services for people to help them live with cancer. We offer the ride programs like Road to Recovery. We have Hope Lodges around the country. And we have events like Relay for Life. So in our events like Relay for Life, we make it so that people that don't have cancer can kind of understand what it means to have cancer and kind of understand the struggles of people with cancer so that we can destigmatize cancer in our communities. We're all part of this huge mission to make it so that no one has to ever face a diagnosis again. And we're just one of the organizations that kind of works to fight cancer. We've raised more than $500,000 or $500,000 so far, and we've just gotten started.
Okay, so next I'm going to be talking about registering for the RFL event. So I'm going to start with returning participants, so students who have participated in Relay for Life in previous years. So what you need to do is you need to go to the American Cancer Society website, which we have linked in the second slide, which we'll get to shortly, and look for the MSJ Relay by searching by our area code. And make sure you're joining as a team and not as an individual, because we want to make sure that everyone is already joining in the team that they're going to be participating in the event in. Fill out your personal information and pay your registration fee by filling out your credit card info, and then you should be completely registered. And then for freshmen and other new participants who have not participated in Relay in previous years, you need to create your ACS account. So make sure you use your personal email for this, not your FUSD email, because it sometimes will restrict your email access. Gather your friends and create a Relay team. And again, make sure you're not just registering as an individual, and then fill out your information and you should be able to start your account. And just a clarification, it's the Relay for Life website, not the American Cancer Society website.
Okay, and here are a couple of registration tips. As you can see, the first point, as soon as you guys have access to the slides, you can go ahead and click on the link where you can register of teams of at least 5 people, which is highly recommended. And after that, make sure you download the ACS fundraising app in the App Store to begin fundraising. Then after that, for the last 2 points, you can go ahead and customize your why I relay blurb, where you can elaborate on who you relay for and why, and go ahead and personalize your page.
So if you haven't been to a relay before, we have a sort of system called Pightback points, where you as a participant would participate in all different challenges and assignments we assign to you that will most likely be posted on our Instagram. So make sure to look out for that. Throughout the season, there will be numerous opportunities for you to take part in fun Pightback activities, and you'll be able to complete them and earn points. Make sure to rack up as many points as possible because at the end of the relay event in April, the participant with the most Pightback points will win a prize such as free relay merch.
So we will be using the system of Pightback points as a way to track your participation throughout the year. So it is important that you're actively participating in these events. Also, don't forget to tag the MSJ Relay for Life Instagram in your Instagram stories when you're participating in activities so we can give you Pightback points. Again, it is important that you're actively involved in activities throughout the year, so at the end of the event, we can give you service hours for participating.
Hi guys, my name is Sarah and I'm the ACS CAN chair for this year's relay. And if you're in the Relay for Life Facebook group, then you've probably already seen a lot of the posts I've been making about ACS CAN and their initiatives. But in case you haven't, ACS CAN stands for the American Cancer Society Cancer Action Network. It's a nonpartisan, nonprofit advocacy affiliate of the American Cancer Society dedicated to advocating for policies that prioritize cancer patients, survivors, and caregivers to help defeat cancer. ACS CAN advocates for legislation addressing all aspects of cancer, including access to healthcare, cancer prevention, research funding, improving the quality of life of cancer patients and survivors, and promoting tobacco and anti-vaping programs. I've been making posts on Facebook all week, kind of highlighting key accomplishments and initiatives in each of these fields, but I'll give a quick overview of each of these right now. In an effort to increase healthcare, some of ACS CAN's major campaigns include advocating for increased access to Medicaid and the Affordable Care Act, as well as access to chemotherapy pills so patients can take medication at home. For cancer prevention, ACS CAN has advocated for the right for workers to smoke in a smoke-free environment and the increase of tobacco taxes. And notably, they've also worked to end the youth e-cigarette vaping epidemic by calling on Congress to prohibit flavoring marketed to kids and ask for more FDA regulation on the tobacco industry. To improve the quality of life of cancer patients and survivors, ACS CAN has worked to advance the Palliative Care and Hospice Education Act. And to increase funding for research, ACS CAN has lobbied Congress to make funding for cancer research a top budget priority. So how is ACS CAN related to Relay for Life? Well, some of the money raised in Relay for Life goes to ACS CAN and helps fund their initiatives. Relay is also a place where communities can learn more about this organization and become ACS CAN members. ACS CAN actually recognizes Relay events with successful membership recruitment campaigns in their nationwide club program, and that will definitely be a goal for this year's Relay. I'll be sending out more information about that, so keep an eye out if you're interested in becoming an ACS CAN member.
So now, in the next 2 slides, I'll be sharing 2 ways to start your fundraising journey. So first is email fundraising. If you're a relayer who wants, if you relayers want to draft your very own fundraising letter to your friends, your family, or acquaintances, this is the template for you. So this template is an outline for the fundraising email to send to potential donors and outlines the important aspects of the donation email. And on the bottom of this PDF, there is a link to an already pre-made fundraising email that you can all use if you do not want to draft your very own. And the next 3 PDFs that we will be showing are all on the MSJ RFL website. So next is Facebook fundraising. So this is one of the second ways to fundraise online, and it only takes a few minutes to complete. So all you have to do is first log into your RFL page and then go to your dashboard and then click the button that says connect to Facebook. And after you connected, the Facebook fundraiser will be created. So the next thing to do is to personalize and edit your Facebook fundraiser because it will give people viewing your fundraiser an insight as to why they are donating and who they are donating to.
So another one of the major ways to fundraise is by using the ACS fundraising app. This app is one of the crucial ways to fundraise, and it allows you multiple methods to do so. So as you can see here, the fundraise page is the main page where you're going to be requesting and asking for donations. So one of the ways in which you can fundraise is by scanning a check or a credit card or cash. From personal experience, I would suggest that if you're going to choose one of these 3 methods to fundraise, I would recommend fundraising by either cash or either check or credit card because they have scanning features built in the app. You can also request donations through either a text message or email. So you can text or email fundraise some of your friends and relatives living in different parts of the state or country. And lastly, you can also request donations through PayPal, Google Pay, and Apple Pay as well. So this is more in depth on what exactly the app looks like. So the home page will give you statistics on how much you've fundraised, how much your event has fundraised, and how much your team has fundraised. So, and on the home page, you can also set your goal. So, and additionally, you can customize your page on the My Profile page. You can add a photo, and you can edit the blurb about why you relay. So some fundraising suggestions that pertain to this year. So due to COVID-19, please refrain from any in-person fundraising events or going from door to door to fundraise. Currently, please use the online fundraising events that we have mentioned in this live stream. The best ones are Google, Apple Pay, or PayPal requests, email fundraising, and Facebook fundraising, or email and text message fundraising.
So more suggestions for fundraising is to like stay away from baked goods or crafts or anything that kind of requires contacts with yourself for donations, because we are still in a pandemic and we want to remain, we want Relay to be as safe as possible. And another thing is when you receive donations, you want to make sure that it's going to your own Relay page and team, and you are donating to the Mission San Jose Relay event. So on your Relay dashboard, you also want to make sure to set your fundraising goal. And you want to personalize your account. So maybe adding a picture, changing your fundraising goal, and personalizing your Why Relay page. And it is crucial to do this because when people go to your page, they don't want to see a generic reason as to why you relay that was given by the organization. You want to give them an insight as to who you are, why you relay, and why they should donate to you. And another important thing is to ask your parents or some adult or anyone that works for a company if their company provides matching donations. So matching donations is a type of philanthropy where companies match donations that their employees make to nonprofit organizations. So in this case, the American Cancer Society. So when an employee makes a donation, they'll request a matching donation from their company or employer, who then will make their own donation. So that way, through matching donations, you can potentially make double or even triple the amount that you originally had.
Okay, so now we'll be talking about the pre-relay events. So pre-relay events are basically some smaller scale events that will be done in order to bring more hype to the event, as well as bring more awareness for relay and get more people into the event. So this year, they're all going to happen virtually since, unfortunately, we still have some restrictions. So our first event, which you might have seen on Instagram, was our social media challenge. This is where we had people fill out templates for each day of the week and post on social media. For example, your best memory at relay, the best ceremony, basically talking about the actual event. And we also had people tag at least 3 of their friends so they could participate as well. And our next event that's going to be happening is the virtual symposium. So in case you don't know what the symposium is, it is where a panel of speakers will come to talk about how cancer has affected their life as well as their work experiences. In previous years, we've had doctors, we've had survivors, health workers, caretakers. They've all come to talk about the different ways they've been affected. So it's a great community event that helps relayers understand their impact as well as how widespread cancer is and its effects. And the last big event we'll be having is the Purple Chair event. This is basically the pre-relay info event where we'll be finalizing team details, giving out online fight back activities, finalizing all those small little details before the actual event. So in previous years, this would be where you choose your campsite and all that stuff. But since we're not having an in-person event, this will be where you choose the cancer you're researching, the online fight back activity, and learning about all the events we're having.
So luminarias are paper bags that are decorated by participants and ELT members. And at the luminaria ceremony itself, we light the bags with candles. And the purpose of luminaria bags is to dedicate them to cancer survivors or those who have lost their fight to cancer. Due to our virtual event, we've decided to sell our luminaria bags for $5 instead of $10. At the top left corner, we've added pictures of luminaria bags that are lit with a candle, which we typically use at our in-person event. However, the other 2 bags are examples from last year's virtual event and are what you'll be purchasing for this year's relay. Designs are customizable, and purchasing a luminaria is a great way to honor someone and a smart way to fundraise. While collecting donations, it's important to ask people if they'd be interested in sponsoring a luminaria. If you're interested in purchasing a luminaria, we have a link where you can directly buy one.
So each year we have a survivorship dinner to honor our survivors at the RFL event because they're a huge part of our event and they are why we relay. So although this may look different this year due to it being virtual, we will still have some sort of survivorship dinner and we will still be inviting survivors to our event. So if you know a survivor that may be interested in attending the dinner or the event, please do let us know. You can either contact Shavina or I through Messenger or email at shavina123@gmail.com or sonia.chabra7@gmail.com. And this would really be appreciated. Thank you.
So due to the COVID-19 pandemic, MSJ's 2021 Relay may be a virtual event, but will just be as exciting and as rewarding as our previous events have been. So during our relay, look out for fundraising challenges, team activities, cooking competitions, video games, and a lot more.
So during this presentation, we've kind of went over the big things about our Relay event for 2021. So we've gone over what is Relay for Life, how it started, where the money goes, how to register, the registration tips, service hours and Pightback points, ACS Cancer Action Network, fundraising, pre-relay events, Symposium and Purple Chair, Luminaria, and our online Survivorship Dinner. We've also, 2 days ago, we had a FAQ on our Facebook page, so you guys can visit that if you have any questions related to that and rewatch that or contact any of the event leads or the event leadership team.
So I just wanted to talk about one more thing before we kind of wrap things up. So previously we mentioned that for fundraising, we guys encourage you to personalize your pages. But I want to talk about how important that is, especially this year when we have the pandemic going on. So having a why I relay message on your page, it kind of makes it more personal. When people read it, they're like, oh, I didn't know this person went through all this, and it'll probably make them more likely to donate. And most of the people who donate are adults. So when you set up a Facebook fundraiser, adults might just have a lot of fundraisers on their page. But if you have like a story, I'm pretty sure someone would donate to a fundraiser with the story as to someone without a story. And also, again, this is important because the main methods of fundraising are through email templates and Facebook fundraising, and there's not really much we can do with COVID. So this will kind of boost your fundraising a lot. And make sure to send out emails, do Facebook fundraisers, because trust me, personally for me, I know a lot of my friends have gotten so many donations this way. So yeah, upload your wire relay pages, add a profile picture and a donation goal, and you will get way more donations that way.
Thank you guys for coming to our kickoff meeting, and we hope to see you at our 2021 events, even though it's virtual. Just a reminder to text at MSJ Relay 21 to 81010 to receive text updates on RFL events, and to join our Facebook group and follow us on Instagram at MSJ Relay for Life. Thank you.